it's that time again, and I'm back. It's your boy Fly Kicks, and I'm back with another live unboxing. You could go ahead and call me the king of live unboxing, because every time I get a new shoe and a new cop, I will bring it to you and unbox it before I even get to see it, so you and me can see it at the same time, have the same reactions, and you can hear my live review on it. Today it's going to be the Maniére 3 Diffused Jordan 3 Diffused Blue that came out. It's actually called the For the Love collection. It was originally the Diffused Blue before they changed the name, and you know how Jordan Brand and Nike likes to switch it up at the last second and change the name of the shoes to Diffused Blue, from Diffused Blue to the For the Love collection. They also debuted with this For the Love collection a pair of Maniére Air Max 95s that were black and gray colorway, and also they also dropped a pair of Maniére really high quality Air Force Ones with a pebbled leather and it was black around the sides. But anyway, how's everybody doing? Who's all in the chat? Can everybody, let me hear you down below. Let me go ahead and hear you guys run this up, man. I'd appreciate it. How's everybody doing today?
Do we have anybody?
I can't see. I don't see anybody in the chat, but yo, be sure to hit that like button and be sure to follow along down with me. But today we're going over this Maniére. We also got a few more things that we're going to talk about. I got a pair of Adidas Grinches that I got from Ross for a good little steal. We'll be going over those here shortly. Let's see, here we go. Yo, what's happening, Shoe Clicks? How are you doing today, my guy? How's your day? It's a nice Saturday. I went a little bit live. Yeah, he's first in. What's good, H? How's everybody? How you doing? We got a few little things that we're going to be going over, but I was just stopping in, talking about how everybody's day is going and everything. Be sure to hit that like button on the way in. It's greatly appreciated. And we'll go ahead and start it out with. Be sure to hit up your local Ross, man, because you always find good steals and deals, pickups at Ross. I don't have very many Adidas shoes. My girlfriend is one of the more Adidas people in the house. I like to hear that. Good, bro. Can't complain. I like to hear that, Shoe Clips. I'm glad to hear on your end, Murray. I've been seeing your channel blow up a little bit. That's good. I'm glad to see you expanding, getting into the more cologne and fragrance section. I dig that a little bit. But be sure to check out your, anyways, like I was saying, be sure to check out your local Rosses. They got all different types of new things that have been going in. Tons of Air Max 1s that have been going through there. Air Forces, there's been some SBs that have actually been slipping through. I've seen a pair of Futuras that hit the online. I've seen that on Instagram. I'm doing pretty good, H. Thanks for asking, man. It's a nice day. It's Saturday. We got some new kicks to review and go over with, so I really can't complain. As a sneakerhead, anybody who can understand is feel me, they understand too. Anybody got any questions about any kicks on the wall, feel free to go ahead and ask any questions. I will go through and I'll pull them out and I'll give you the little backstory and anything like that. And anybody that's in the chat, feel free to hit that like button on the way in. We're going to be going over these Grinches. You know what? I've been seeing these Adidas Grinches. You know, Nike has their own version of the Grinch. But we got these Adidas Grinches right here, which are pretty dope. A little different. These are the Forum 85 lows. And as you can see, they got these green bottoms. If you can see, I picked up those up for $40 from Ross. They're pretty dope. Yeah, they are pretty nice. I appreciate that. Yeah, they come with a lot of extras. Let me go ahead and show you. What I really like about extras of shoes is I think what really makes a shoe really special is all the little small details that you get. Sometimes whether it be this clear outsole, this really shiny outsole right here, or just this hairy suede right here on the details, on the stripes on the Adidas with the green. Also, there's some charms here that came with it. This is as you can see, it's the heart. The Grinch had a heart that was 3 times too small. It's got that complemented with the hairy suede also on the inside, and then on this lateral inside, it's got red stripes. Yeah, these are pretty fire. Now, what makes them pretty dope is I got them from Ross for $40, and they actually came with, let's see what I got ski up in here. They came with 2 pairs of extra laces, so a pair of red and a green pair. And also came with these extras as well. We got some little lace. I can't remember exactly what they're called. Lacets, little things lace charms that you can put on there. We got a little Dr. Seuss head, little Grinch. There's some presents inside of there. Pretty clean. And also came with this Adidas Dr. Seuss the Grinch ornament, which I thought was really nice. So, but it comes with the 2 laces. But for some reason, the pair that I got actually came with 4 pairs of laces. So
Might have been malfunction.
so I think they actually gave me doubles. So I was like, winning. They gave me 4 laces on those. So it's pretty sick. But yeah, these are pretty sweet. But as you can see, I'll go ahead and show you guys the tag. I picked them bad boys up. For you see it there, $39.99. Pretty clean. But another detail that I like, you can see on the front toes. On the tag, it's got the Grinch right here on the toe tag, and it's got the Adidas trefoil logo right there. If you guys don't know, it's called the trefoil logo. They have different logos. I'm sure you know that. Different Adidas logos. They got the wedge and the trefoil logo. Another thing that I really like on shoes is little details on little small things, like the insoles. I thought the insoles were really cool. They had like a little bit different, and I think it's always really nice when a shoe company pays extra attention and does things like this and gives us extra custom insoles.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool.
Instead of like the plain.
Thanks, Shoe Clips W Pickup. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think that's really sick when they do something like that. So
It's better than a plain insole.
definitely better than a plain insole, man. And it kind of makes you want to like it gives it more of like a collector's type feel, and more, if a little bit more bang for your buck. You know what I'm saying? Definitely can see that. Speaking of bang for your buck, we'll go ahead and talk about a Goodwill find that I picked up today from the Goodwill. Definitely perfect for Christmas. I picked up. Don't sleep on the Goodwill. Check out these fire reds. Hey, these might be a little bit of a baby shoe though, but look, check out these fire red 4s though. Hey, how's it going, Sully? Appreciate you stopping in. Be sure to hit a like on the way in. My name's Fly Kicks, and I'm a shoe collector and avid shoe enthusiast. I'm here with my son, Little Fly, over here in the corner. He's not on camera right now, but we like to go over different shoe pickups that we pick up throughout the year and bring them to you guys first and do live unboxings live from my YouTube channel. So if you're digging the content, feel free to hit that subscribe button and be sure to lock it in. On our way to 2K, giveaway at 2K. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, guys. But yeah, these Fire Red 4s are an OG colorway. I think they're pretty sick. I got a nice little Jordan 4 little kids shoe collection. I got some Hirachis and some more Jordan 4s, some Jordan 3s that I picked up. I just kind of pick them up here and there. I think they're really cool. And like, if worse comes to worse, if I just kind of keep them around, but you could hang them up like in your mirror and stuff like that. Eventually, I think what my plan is I would like to get a retail store, like a secondhand store that does like kind of like vintage stuff, jerseys, different shoes, and different sports collectibles and stuff like that. I think that'll be pretty dope. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think in the chat. But yeah, these Fire Red 4, a little baby size. These are size 8C. I picked these up at the Goodwill for $3.99. You can't beat those. A little bit of elbow grease, a little bit of love. You can see it. You can actually see it if you look on the bottoms. It says 4 right there. $3.99. $4. Oh, I appreciate that, Abe. So, you guys stay tuned, man. I guarantee you within the next 5 years, I will have a retail store and a retail location around Chicago area. And anybody that's been a long time follower and subscriber, I will definitely show you guys some love for sure. Yeah. So be sure to stay locked in with your boy. But yeah, these are pretty dope. I find a lot of cool finds at Goodwill. You never know what you're gonna find. It's really like a treasure hunt. I really enjoy going there. It's something that some people like, some people don't. You save a little bit of money, and some people think, oh my God, that's gross. But you know what? Check it out, man. You'll be surprised. I find brand new things. I find brand new shirts. I find jerseys, vintage stuff. It's really cool. You never know what you're gonna find. But yeah, definitely fire one of these right here. All right, we went over the Grinches here, which I really like these Grinches. This is Adidas's version of the Grinch, right? So Nike's got their own Grinch, Kobe Grinches, right? Which the Kobe 6s, which are these ones here, the Kobe 6s. The famous Grinch colorway, or the reverse Grinch is pretty sick too. The red or the green colorway. I like them both. I will be trying for the Kobe Dodgers that are going to be coming up here in the next few weeks. Those are going to be really, really hard to hit. How much are the yellow Jordan 4 in the background? All right, my guy, you are talking about the Lightning Jordan 4s right here. And these retail at $225. These came out in 2022, 2021, I'm not sure. They retail for $220. They sold out instantly. These are the Lightning Jordan 4s retros. You can find them on the secondary market. It's gone down. You can find them used for about 120 to 150. You can find them new for about around 250 to 300. Yeah, pretty dope shoe. I love the Jordan 4 Lightnings. They're a grail, in my opinion. I really like them. Really clean. You don't see a lot of people with these, definitely. Thanks for asking, Adam. Be sure if you're new there, if you like this type of content, be sure to hit a subscribe and a like on the way in, and help boost my algorithm up, and enjoy the ride with me, my guys. But yeah, so as you know, Nike's got their Grinches, which are pretty sick. The Kobe's are famous. So this is Adidas's other version of the Grinch. Now, a lot of people don't really look at Adidas for collabs, but Adidas does a lot of little crazy little collabs. Like, not really so much with, they got Bad Bunny on their lineup, and they got a few other people, but I appreciate that, Adam. But yeah, they got Bad Bunny, but they got some really other cool collabs. So like on these Forum 85s, they do a lot of Home Alone. They have a Home Alone collab version, some other things like that, and surprisingly, Adidas are reasonably cheap, and they're really well made. Adidas has been in the game for a really, really, really long time, and they're from Germany, and the German engineering on them is crazy. They put a lot of time and a lot of money. Again, these are the Grinch Forum Adidases at my local Ross for $39.99. Check your Ross, my guys. Check your Ross for sure. All right, here we go. What we got in. Now, this is what we got. I ordered these a few weeks ago from the Maniére website. These are the Maniére 3 Diffused Blues, okay? Anybody who knows, they have not had a sneakers release of this. This is only an exclusive release so far. Never seen those Adidas, but they are cool. Thanks, Kai. Appreciate that, man. How much is my whole collection worth? I would say around $5,000 to $6,000, but I got some other things, a lot of clothing and other stuff like that goes for a lot more. I got some jerseys, some vintage jerseys, and a lot of other sports collectibles. So it's probably more on the $8,000 end, maybe something like that.
Maybe at least 10 grand.
Anyway, this is my first time ordering from Maniére. So I ordered from Maniére, and if you can see right there on the postage label, it actually came from Social Status. Social Status is another tier 0 exclusive sneaker boutique that gets higher end things. It's similar to the lines of Union LA or Undefeated or some of the other higher end places like that you're going to get a lot of your really high end sneaker raffles at. Thanks, Nicholas. I appreciate that. Thanks. You love my shoe collection. I spend a lot of time and I love it myself, and I put a lot of passion into it. So if you really like it that much and you're coming in here, be sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe on the way in, my guy. We're going to be unboxing some Jordan 3 Maniére For the Love Diffused Blue. Now, as you see, these came in pretty pristine. These came shipping from FedEx, and they actually came from Charlotte, North Carolina. And it was actually pretty quick to get here from there to up to Chicago area. It actually came relatively fast. Now, I've heard a lot of bad things about Maniére shipping, that it can take up to 2 to 3 weeks sometimes. The shipping is a little more, so a lot of people stray away from the Maniére website because the shipping is usually around $20. And if you can get the release on a sneakers app and be able to hit it on that, there's actually no shipping charge on the sneakers app if you are a sneakers member. So be sure to keep that in mind when you're checking out all your pickups. So as you see, these came in with the tamper evident tape. Let me know that nobody was fucking with my shit, okay? Let's go ahead and pop these open though, because Joe, I am ready for these. I don't even know how to open them. Let's go try it. I don't know, yeah.
Hey, pile.
I might not even have to cut them.
No.
Maybe you do. All right, we're gonna try to cut now. Okay. I'm excited for these because these haven't had a sneakers release yet, and there's a few people that have them online, but I am really excited to get these in hand. This was the first Maniére that was actually a men's. The first Jordan 3 that was actually a men's Maniére. Most of the Maniére 3s that are women's exclusives. They have the gray. They have the other ones as well. Oh, here we go, guys. We just hit that open. Oh wow! Look at that off the gate. Even the box, bro. They hit us with the Maniére box. That is sick. That is sick, dude. That is sick. All right, we got our packing slip here. You can see, blah blah blah. These were $225 with tax. It was another $20.48 on top of the tax. And actually, I lied. Shipping was $16, so it really wasn't that bad. But altogether, all in all, it was $261.48 for these to come in. But the presentation, just on the box alone, wow, that is beautiful. They got the Ama box that comes in like that. First thing you see when you pop those open. That's sick. And they got the box. I'm ready to bust these open. These look sick. All right, put the box down. First thing we see when we get them in is this. It's got this sleeve. Oh, Maniére is famous for these sleeves that come on the box, kind of like a dust cover, as you would say, something that keeps us locked. Too much for shoes, my guy? Not too bad. I mean, I'm fortunate enough that I'm able to afford the shoes that I have, and I enjoy it. It's my passion. I don't use drugs. I take care of my family, and we like to support ourselves and get shoes. So, I mean, to each their own. Other people go out and do their own thing. Each people have their own things that they do. Some people like video games. Some people like that. You know, I say just stay in your own means. If you can't afford it, don't go for it. But hey, guess what? You only live once. They are nice. You're going to see this, but sick. These are sick, dude. Check out the box that these come in. See this dust bag? All right, we're going to go ahead and pop this open. See on the side. All right, we're going to go ahead and pop these open because I know you guys can't wait to see that. Still going to go talk about this dust bag a little bit. Pretty sick. I really like when they do something like this. The little attention to details. This is really beautiful.
That's how you know they really
this
have
is sick.
Their own passion for their sneakers.
Definitely. Hey, I'm with you with that little fly. That lets you know that they care about what they're putting out and what they're doing. Maniéres. A lot of people are afraid of the Maniéres because sometimes they've been going a little bit under retail, but Jordan 3 is, if anybody knows, that's my favorite silhouette, and I really, really like the Jordan 3. They're super comfy, and it's just my favorite. All right, here we go. First looks at the box. We got a gray and a white box coming in. Got a nice glossy little thing on there. Nice and glossy. Comes with the OG hole. You haven't seen that in a while. A lot of these come from special project boxes. This is a special project through Maniére. So as you can see, we can read the label. It says Air Jordan 3 Retro OG SP. SP stands for special project. We got white, diffused blue, and anthracite. All right, we got a 10. That's my size. And then we got the... Oh, you hear them ridges. That means it's authentic for shizzle, my nizzle. All right, let's go ahead and pop open this box. Oh, look at that. Another beautiful touch. Maniére. You guys are not missing. Maniére. You guys are not missing. Anybody liking in the chat, be sure to hit a like on the stream on the way in and hit subscribe. My name's Fly Kicks, and we do live unboxings. I'm the king of sneaker live unboxings. I get it. You get it. We all get it. You see it. I see it. We're going to review it right here on the stream right now. Be sure. So check it out. So anyway, we got this paper. A beautiful clear paper, which is really, really sick. As this another detail that Maniére really, really shows that they really, really care about their shoes, and they care about the people that get them. Because why else would they put this much details into their shoe? All right. First looks pretty clean. It's got that sail aged midsole, and it's got that diffused blue, kind of a paler blue. It's not so bright. It's kind of a more pale. And we got this Jordan 3. Let's go ahead and pop this open. Got 1 and 2. Oh, All right. After we opened it, on the bottom we had this diffused blue hang tag down here. Let's set these here. Nice, yeah.
Yep.
Where's the thing for it?
Just had it.
I got it, but I didn't see the thing for it. All right, first look off the rip. Here we go. It's got the Jordan on the side, and it's got the Maniére logo on the front. We got this right here saying, due to the suede characteristic, please be aware that there's potential color contamination to the upper and the bottom unit. So what they're saying is this suede right here has been known to bleed. If people don't know, suede bleeds, especially onto other leather. So that's why you have to clean them differently. So here we go. We gotta look at the shoe.
Make sure you take care of them.
What do you guys think? Pretty sick. It's got the Maniére and the Jordan logo. We got this on the bottom right here. Got that diffused blue look. Got the lateral. Pretty clean if you ask me. I think it's pretty sick. I like the pebbled leather that they decided to do on the tongue. If you see the quality of the pebbled leather, it's pretty sick. Let's see, we got another little Maniére hang tag right there. Pretty sick. They have a lot of details on this that we're gonna get going over in just one moment. So be sure not to go anywhere. Jordan 3 is my favorite silhouette. Look at the quality of that leather. Just pebbled. Really, really nice. Really, really supple. Very clean. Thanks, man. Yeah, Nick, those are pretty beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and go over it a little bit more. This has got a really, really, really plushy tongue on it. It comes with a hang tag for the Nike. Most of these hang tags, it comes with, I'm sure there's a chain somewhere over here, but it comes with a little ball chain that hangs on the side. Most of those are OG releases only, but they ended up doing it with this one. We got a pair of cream laces that actually came with these. So we got the regular and a pair of cream laces. On the inside, let's go ahead and look at the inside for you. It's got a quilted interior. As you can see, the interior right along here.
So it'll be like soft on
It's really, really soft on foot. Really, really plushy. Really, really quilted.
It's good.
The blue is almost a purple color. It's a blue, but it's like a kind of mix between that, like lavender almost.
Yeah.
That I would say.
Magenta.
But a really, really clean shoe. I think it's pretty sick. Let's check out these insoles, because these insoles are a different shoe. These are really, really dope.
Oh yeah,
Really, really good
They
quality. Really, really good quality. Check out the end quality on the insoles on those. Okay. Quilted and stitched. Sick. Maniére, size 10, men's. As you can see, the stitching goes all the way through the whole padding of the shoe. Really, really a lot of attention to detail on this. As you can see, got Michael Jordan's signature right here.
it's meant to be soft on your foot.
Pretty sick. Some nice quality stitching right there. SP 2025 for Special Project 2025. Approved by Michael Jordan. Pretty cool. These I really I really love it when they put extra detail and care into their shoes. It really shows and it really tells. Maniére is really, really known for doing that. And if you look at the bottom, which is really, really cool, look, it says 10. They got 10 stitched into it. So size 10. That's so sick. You do not see that very often. Yeah, those are pretty sick. They're pretty dope. Let's go ahead and set this down here. Did you find the thing
No.
for it? Did you even look? Let me just find the switch.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm looking for the ball chain piece that goes to the hang tag. Should be. I don't see why I wouldn't have it on there. Alright, there we go. We'll go ahead and look at the inside of there. Check out the stitching on the inside of there. Really, really clean. The quilted thing is super, super nice and plushy. I forgot about this. Maniére takes their threes and they put these little three to protect it. But you know what? I actually think Maniére put a hidden detail underneath it here is what I heard. They actually did. And as you can see, they put a nice little quote on the bottom of there. It says, "You have to get comfortable walking alone," it says. That's really cool. You have to get comfortable walking alone. And that's on the heel tab of this one. That's on the right shoe on this one. Now let's see if the left has a different quote on it. Some of them did. So, they have different collections. Oh, it does. This one says, "All we have is each other." Now that's really cool. That's a really cool detail that you don't see very often in these shoes. A lot of them missed the mark, but you know what? I think Maniére really did a really, really good job on these. I'm gonna lace these up, and then we're gonna do a video and stuff like that. But the quality on these are really, really good. Sometimes I think the aged midsole and the sale colorway, I think Nike kind of I don't know, they do their own thing, and sometimes I think it's too much. But I think they really knocked this one out of the park. That colorway is really, really clean. The details, like I said, on the back tab, it's got the details. All we have, all we have is each other. That's pretty cool. And then the other one says, "You have to get comfortable walking alone." Now that's I like when they have something to say. These were these are the Jordan 3 for the Love Maniére collection. Really, really sick colorway. Really, really sick story. Really, really sick thought behind it. They did a really, really good job on this, I think. The suede is next. It's awesome.
Next level, basically.
Next level, for sure. Got that OG Nike Air on the heel tab. Pretty sick. Those insoles are really, really cool. What's my shoe rotation this week? Spidey. What's happening, Spidey? How you doing, my guy? I ain't seen you in a little bit. Be sure to hit that like button on the way in, my homie. How you been? My shoe rotation this week, it's been actually really, really rainy here, and a lot of storms and stuff. So I just been throwing around the beaters, honestly. But if you're new in here, I just picked up these Ama 3s. Studio Productions, I was having a talk with him. He's one of my subscribers, and we were talking about these a little bit, so he was excited to see these as well. Also picked up these Grinch Adidases from the Ross today. But yeah, I can't get over these Amas. They're really, really clean.
Definitely.
With the insoles and the box presentation with the dust box, I really think they just knocked it out of the park with this one. But you know what? I think I'm a little oh no, there it is.
Found it?
Yeah, I found it. I didn't know where it was at. I was like, what the heck? So it's supposed to have this on here. So what I found was this little ball chain thing. It comes, the OGs have that Nike Air hang tag, which is pretty sick. Another added extra. Oh, it's broken, bro.
Did they give you a broken
Bro,
one?
they broke it. It's broken, bro. I'm salty. I'm salty. Look, man. You see how it's broken right there? Look, it was broken. This is broken. But you know what? Good thing I got another one from Little Fly's pair of reimagined 4s that you beat the hell out of. But they all come with this little this is what I'm talking about, and these reimagined 5s, these little hang tags that come. They sent this to me and it was broken. Look at that. I'm salty. I'm in here. I'm salty. It's been storming there with tornadoes. Yeah, that's crazy. It's been storming everywhere. Hey, what's up, Maddox? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping in the stream. Be sure to hit that like on the way in. And if you don't know, I'm Fly Kicks, and I like to collect shoes. So, yeah, definitely. But yeah, it's been pretty crazy lately. There's been a lot of storms and tornadoes going on.
Everywhere.
It's been like that everywhere. It's like, it almost seems like you can't catch a break. It's like, there's wildfires in California, and there's earthquakes in here, and then there's tornadoes in here. It's like, that's just what the world is. And if you focus on the negative all the time, you'll get wrapped up in the negative, and it kind of sucks.
They never really
So,
find your positive.
yeah, it's just always good to just stay positive in this world and do what you do and live life every day to the fullest. And
because you only got one. So.
yeah, you only live once. That is correct. All right, you know what? I'm gonna wrap this stream up. I appreciate all your guys' time and all you guys coming in to check me out. Anybody got any questions, feel free to hit them in the chat. I took mine off the black cement threes. Yeah, the black cement threes, they do have it, but you know what? They don't have the theirs is not a ball chain. The black cement threes are they're a little plastic one. So that's a little bit different. I haven't worn these yet. There's a few of these that I haven't even worn yet.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, I'm kind of holding off. Let's see, another one, the Bread Reimagined 4s. They got that on the hang tag right here. You know? But anyway, oh, Magic Kicks, what's poppin', Magic? How you been, man? I ain't seen you in a hot little second, man. Be sure to hit that like on the way in. We just got these Maniére for the Love 3s, the diffused blues that came in. They got the really cool details with the insoles. Really nice insoles on those, quilted. Can't wait to step into those. Those are gonna be really plushy. The details on the box. And the box and the tissue paper on the inside was next level. Definitely a shoe worth looking into if it's something that you like. If you like Jordan 3s and the quality of Maniére, I would say to be checking those out. Trying to save for an e-bike, yeah, I feel you. To each their own, man. If that's what you're liking, then go ahead and do that. But yeah, these were pretty tough. These were $225. They sat a little bit on the Maniére website for a little bit, but they did eventually sell out after a little bit. Rumor has it that they're going to, I don't know. They said that I heard that there's going to be a sneakers release, but I'm not 100% sure that there's going to be a sneakers release. They said that they might pull it, so they might actually pull that release. But this was one of the cooler ones that I liked. Maniére 3s are mostly a women's shoe. This is the first Maniére 3 retro Jordan that is a men's only. Has men's sizing, which is it might not seem like a lot to some people, but I do not care to wear women's shoes. Not the fact that they're women's shoes, it's the fact that they're made differently. And some people are gonna argue and agree with me differently, but I can promise. And to me, honestly, they're thinner and they're just a different quality sometimes. I have, I think, one pair of women's shoes, and that's these Air Jordan 2s.
Yep.
These are women's, but the quality is really good on them. And I like Jordan 2s a little bit because they're kind of stiff and they fit your foot really well.
Some of the colorways.
Yeah. What kind of car do I drive, Spidey? I have a 2020 Chevy Traverse. Is it Traverse? Yeah, it's Traverse. Anyway. But yeah, it's an SUV because you know that I gotta get kids. So I gotta have room for everybody when we go to football games and we go on baseball and we go on vacation and stuff like that. We gotta have a roomy car for everybody. What kind of car you guys got, Spidey?
My dad drives a Ram 1500.
My dad drives a Ram 1500. But yeah, these twos are pretty sick. Anybody got any questions? I got a few new pickups lately. Newer pickups include the Fruity Pebbles Dunks. These are a LeBron with the milky outsole. LeBron James. Also, Black Cat 3s. As everybody knows, I like 3s. What else have I picked up lately? We got these Kobe Protro 6 sales. Pretty sick. First pair of Kobe's that I got. These SBs that are like creme de la creme when it comes to quality. The hairy suede and the strawberry details are unlike any other, and they are unmatched. Pretty cool. I'd advise somebody getting those. They're really cool. Really detailed shoe. Anything else? Any questions like that? What we got on feet today is we got the Air Max 1 Pimento. I wore these for Air Max Day. The strawberries are sick. I wore these for Air Max Day the other day, and I just kind of been feeling these ever since. They're really, really cool. I tried to go for the Donkey Kong Air Maxes that came out, but I took an L on that raffle. I've been taking a lot of L's on raffles. But I did recently get a credit card, so that means I can try for more online raffles. Yay! Right? But yeah, so that's pretty dope. I tried out on the Jordan 4 SB Navies and struck out, took a big L on that one. What else did I try out for?
Piggies.
Oh, yep, the Adidas Unheard of Piggy Runners. I tried out for those. Those were like really, really limited to like 1,000. But I struck out on those. Those were actually the same day that Maniére 3s dropped. And I got those. Got lucky. I mean, it wasn't that much luck. They were sitting on there pretty easily. So anybody that had it could have went up in there. Black Toe Reimagined. I do not have a Black Toe Reimagined. I was thinking about it, but you know what, man? I mean, to each their own. I don't really care for the wings, minus the wings logo. I didn't really like that much. But I do like the older version, the 2016 version. It's really nice, super clean, super fire. Any questions or anything like that? We're gonna wrap this up. I appreciate all you guys being in my stream. Union LA ones, yo, those are fire too. But you know what? They have so many different colorways of the Chicago. I mean, I love the Chicago colorway. Something about red, black, and white, and the great combination of a Jordan 1 makes it great. The breads, the patent breads, beautiful work of art, right? Wonderful. When they put this colorway on anything, it just like almost instantly sells out. Yeah, these are pretty sick. But you know what? Yeah, the new logos on those I don't really care for. On the reimagined black toes. But you know what? They're sitting around. If they go on sale, I might be inclined to pick up a pair. The details on them are actually really good. The leather quality is okay. The main difference is the wings logo is replaced with that Air Jordan text, which that's how it originally was. In some of the older commercials, you see that he has a pair of shoes slung over his shoulder, a pair of Jordan 1s, and that's what he says. They also have a signature. If you look at it under a black light, and you can check it out, it's really, really nice. But yeah, definitely not anything I'm into. The Rare Air 1s, I checked those out. They are probably sitting on the sneakers app right now as we speak. They're kind of different. I like what they're doing with Jordan Brand is shifting their things to these detailed shoes. With this Rare Air, they're changing it up because the whole concept behind the whole Rare Air thing is Jordan 1s and Jordan 3s, there's so many that slip their quality control. They're bad, but some of them actually are so bad, they're actually good. And they're actually worth more money that way. They're called a variant or an error print, as you would say. They're actually worth more money. But I don't know. They're kind of cool. They have a different logo on them too. Each logo is different. So on the Air Jordan 1 logo, on the side right here, where it says Air Jordan right here, instead of it saying Air Jordan, it says Nike. And then on the other side of the other shoe, it says Air Jordan. So it has a mismatched logo on the front, and also the right here on the tongue of the Rare Air Jordan 1, it doesn't have the Air. It's missing the Air on the Nike Air, so it just says Nike, which is a little bit different, but it's different. I mean, I don't know, it's cool. I kind of like to see that they're doing something a little bit different, adding those little different details like that. And also, the swoosh is actually a rub-away swoosh, so it comes black, and after you wear it, after time, it turns red. But there's a way that you can go ahead and use something in like a shoe cleaner, just a nice brush and some shoe cleaner, and it'll actually take away that black and turn it red right away. I've seen somebody.
I want a pair.
Cam and RL, do I have any off-white? No, I don't. Right now, my guy.
Yeah.
I don't collect shoes, but that's actually a great collection. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I like the Funkos on top too. These are newer. I just now started getting into Funkos. There's so many Funkos. The Funko universe is crazy and huge. There's like thousands of them. I get overwhelmed when I go to the store. So I'm like an old nostalgic collector of like 90s sports memorabilia, mostly Jordan era and stuff like that. So I got really big fan of Chicago Bulls. You know, growing up in the Chicago area, definitely going to be a big fan of the Bulls, White Sox, Cubs. You know, all of our home teams. I got a Scottie Pippen USA basketball exclusive. That was only from Target. I got the Michael Jordan. Here, I'll go ahead and show you guys. I got the Michael Jordan or the Scottie Pippen USA Funko. That was at Target. I picked this one up, I think, for like $7 or $8. Not too expensive. Then I got the UNC Michael Jordan Funko, which is pretty cool. I like that one. I want to get one of the other ones that he has. I also picked up a Spike Lee Funko. If you don't know who Spike Lee is, Spike Lee's the director that did a lot of the different Michael Jordan, Air Jordan commercials back in the 90s. It's got to be the shoes, Mike. It's got to be the shoes. That was Spike Lee. Scottie Pippen, another one of Michael Jordan's clutch teammates in the 90s. This is the Chicago Bulls Funko. Not nothing too crazy, just something to start me out with. And then we got a Dennis Rodman Funko to round it out. If you don't know, Dennis Rodman was in the Chicago Bulls in the 90s. Really, really famous and really, really controversial. Actually, one of the first people that went viral for actually marrying himself. He wore a dress and married himself. He actually dated Madonna in the 90s and amongst other people. So yeah, Dennis Rodman, very popular. Very crazy.
Yeah.
Very different. Kind of different. I don't know. I like it. Thanks, Rat VR. How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping in the channel, man. Be sure to hit that like on the way in. And if you like this type of content for shoes, we just did a live unboxing. I do live unboxings every time I get a shoe. So be sure to hit that subscribe button, man. It really helps me out.
King of live unboxing.
How long does it take for me to collect? Well, Rat, it's taken me about... This is probably a five-year collection. 4 to 5 year collection. I really got heavy into collecting probably the last 2 to 3 years. I got a good job that paid me good money, so I was able to afford some nice shoes and spend a little bit of money on some stuff. So that's it. I don't encourage everybody to jump in head first and get into collecting. Is of that, But yeah, definitely it's something to look into if that's what you're into. To each their own. Everybody has their own cup of tea, right? Rodman is the coolest gay person, yes. I don't think Rodman's gay. I don't think he ever said he was gay. I think he was married to a lot of women. I don't think Spike Lee was ever gay either. Dennis Rodman wasn't, he was just out there. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like, he was like the first person to like, I don't know, like not have a gender, I guess, if that's what you want to say. Kind of like how Prince did. Prince was a symbol in the 80s, and Dennis Rodman kind of was blurring the lines of that. He might have came out as bi, yes, but he never said he was gay. But I mean, I don't know how to go about all that. There's so many people nowadays. It's a touchy subject for some people nowadays. What's the best price of a shoe that you got? I don't know, man. I mean, I guess you could say these Travis hit the Travis for retail, and that was only 140 or $150.
Like $1,000.
They're not that much. They're up to like $550. I don't know. I buy a lot of shoes. I got these Mocha lows at Plato's Closet, like brand new, like only like worn once. But they were no box. But I got them for like $70, which is pretty dope. I don't really care for lows that much, but I do like the 85 lows, and that's what these are. You can tell that they're the 85 lows from the cut, and also how the Wings logo is on the back and how high the heel tab comes up. Also, the Nike Air on the tongue tag, most Jordan 1 lows do not have that. If I have a white pair, I do have another pair of Jordan 1 lows, but these ones are Jordan 1 lows too, but they're an 85 cut too. They're the same cut as the Travis Scott's, the 85 cut. They got the higher cut in the back, but I don't know. I didn't really. These came out when the Mocha lows came out. They sat everywhere, and I was like, man, I really, really want them because the quality is really, really nice on them. I don't know why people don't really like them. The quality on them is really, really good. The suede is like, it's really, really nice. But they sat around back in 2019 and 2020 during the pandemic and stuff. The Mocha highs were really, really popular, and they just skyrocketed in price. Thanks, Spidey. Appreciate you coming in, bro. It's been a while since I've seen you go live. I don't know, I'll have to check you out, dude. It's crazy that all your stuff's been getting striked out and you've been getting banned and stuff. That's reckless. What's my favorite Travis shoe? I would say my favorite Travis shoe probably Phantoms. Black Phantoms are sick. Travis SBs. Creme de la creme on the SBs. Those are pretty fire. Oh man, that sucks. You got banned again, bro. 98 subs and got banned again. Damn, bro. You'll get back up there, bro. I know you will. It takes a little bit of time. It sucks.
For what?
Just try not to. I don't understand why you keep getting banned, bro. Because I don't know. You don't post bad things. Maybe you got a hater that's like just keeps hitting, like trying to turn you in for any little thing. But that's bogus, man. Just keep grinding, bro. It really sucks. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Posting. I mean, I think posting a lot, it'll help. I don't know. Maybe it's the brain rot. I know Kraz. He got. I think he got like 100,000 subscribers now. That's crazy. 100K. Yo, that's wild. And it was like within like a month. But he was posting like a bunch of brain rot and stuff like for like little kids, like clickbait and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. I think YouTube said something about they denied him his play button. So I don't know what's the deal with that is. Kraz, if you're in the stream, let us know what's going on, bro. You hit 100K. Why didn't you get the play button? That's wild, bro. You should give a breakdown on what YouTube actually said to you. But yeah. He should get banned. He posts kid stuff to get them to sell. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of hear you on that. I'm not gonna say somebody should get banned per se, but I think that his content has definitely gone downhill. He does have a couple other channels that post his fragrances and stuff, but I haven't really seen too much going on. But yeah. Anyway, Mocha Lows, fire. Ugh. Any other questions like that? I'm gonna wrap this up. I appreciate all you guys being in here. I know I've already said that like 3 times, but I keep trying to find things to do. I don't go live that often, only when I get a new cop and stuff like that. So it's kind of fun. Yeah. Anyway, be sure to tap in, man. If you guys see my videos, be sure to like and subscribe, and be sure to run the algorithm up. Spidey, I always hit like on yours. I've been commenting on yours too. I like your car vids. They're pretty sick. But yeah, man, you guys stay on the grind. I appreciate all the love and support you guys have shown me throughout my time here. And that's Fly Kicks, and I'm out. Peace.